Good afternoon, YouTube family. This is Neal from Returning to Basics. Wanted to come to you today and do a little review of one of our feeders, and wanted to let you see that we have used American Hunter feeder products for a long time, quite a number of years, and we really like them, and they've done a great job for us. However, we've had one continuing problem with them, and it's not the feeder, it's ants. They seem to figure out somehow to climb up that tree, across our brace, down the cable, and get all the way down to the bottom of that feeder and get inside of it. And they lay eggs, and they get up into the electronics, and they chew on those, and then it stops working. We've had a little success putting some permethrin coated cotton balls in there and some different things, but ultimately they seem to have gotten in there. Those have been really good feeders for us, and I can't complain a bit about American Hunter and the product that they've made. But we needed another one, so we bought another one. We saw this one online. We thought we'd share it with you. It's their Econ kit. It has a built-in varmint guard, and there's a couple of things that are nice about it. One is it works off of 4 AA batteries instead of their 6-volt battery. We don't know how long that'll last. We're going to test it and see. And the other is, this was only $27. And so what a deal. So we're going to try it out. We're going to take the other one off. I think it was an RDE digital kit, if I remember correctly, but we'll see. We'll open this up, see what it has inside. Comes with 4 batteries. That's awful nice of them. Most of the time you get these things and they say batteries not included. Comes with some mounting hardware, which is really good. And there's your feeder, both sides. Digital instead of analog. Assembly instructions. Actually, it's just setup instructions. And a warranty card. Comes from GSM LLC in Grand Prairie, Texas. I hope it's made in the USA. I don't know if it is or not. But we've had really good luck with their products. And so, wanted to show this one to you. It operates the same way that all the other ones do. And so, if you're familiar with a American Hunter, it has a program. Now, if you're familiar with an American Hunter, I don't know if you are or not, but the way that you program them is there's a button here that says P and one that says T, and that's test. And then there's an up and a down. They're very simple. Let's see if I can get this guard off. The only concern I might have about this, it's nice that it came with a varmint guard, but they're pretty big. And if a raccoon can get there or a squirrel, they'll still slap corn out. One thing I don't like about it is it has a plastic slinger on it, but it does have a Allen screw that you can take out and probably replace that. But we'll see. For $27, I'm very excited about it. Let's open up the battery compartment door here. Excuse me. There you are, 4 AA batteries. Now, instead of using these disposables that they gave us, we're really big into using rechargeables. And they work well in most things. Some game cameras they won't work in, but I know they'll work in something that's no more sensitive than a feeder. And so we'll put these fully charged rechargeables in there. Be a little bit more green for the planet. You do have to align. There is a slot right there that you have to align on the back to get this varmint feeder back on. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to program it around on the front. There we are. Snapped on. Didn't make much snapping noise, but it snapped on. Says it's 9:43, so I think it's better than that. It's more like 2:15 in the afternoon. So 9:43 a.m. I'll hit the up or down button there and hold it for a second, 3 seconds actually. Now then it says 9, and I go 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, and I'm on PM now. Wait 3 seconds, and it will jump over to the minutes. I change those to 2:15, and then just wait, as you see, and it will clear right up and it'll stay there at 2:15 p.m. Now, it does not allow you to set the day or do anything like that, but it does give you 4 settings to be able to feed 4 times a day. And I like to feed twice a day. I like to feed at 7 a.m. and somewhere around 3 or 4, depending upon whether we're in daylight savings times or not. So you hit the P for program. There we are. The first one's flashing. You hit P again. It goes over here to 7, and I already have it on 7, but you just hit up or down if you want to change that. You hit it again, and it goes over to the number of seconds. And I like to do 4 seconds, and I already have it preset on 4, but it starts at 30. And so you have to run it down there again. And if you want to program it a second time, when it gets on that 1 there flashing like that, you hit the up key, and it goes to 2. And you can see that it's on the second programming time, and I have it set for 4 o'clock, and it'll do 4 seconds again then. And so there it is, and it works really well. And if you hit a T for test, there you go. And that was 4 seconds, and you can sling a lot of corn or a lot of deer pellets out, and we use both corn and deer pellets, particularly this time of year. It's May, it's the beginning of May, and we like to keep our deer well fed. You know, they are developing horns now, they're developing bulk again, they've had a hard winter. The does are carrying fawns, and so we like to give them a lot of extra protein to help. And so it'll mount with these 3 mounting screws right here, probably in the very same holes that the other one is mounted in right now. So come and go with us as we go out into the field and we change it out. Okay, here we are getting ready to go out and replace the feeder motor. You may notice that I've changed clothes. We put on clothes that are treated with permethrin so that we don't get a bunch of chiggers and ticks. Plus, my wild safari hat, a number of people wonder why I wear this, but I've had a couple of bouts. In fact, I have one right here of skin cancer, and so my dermatologist has told me no sun at all, and so I have this on every time I'm outside, at home or here, and I have on 100 SPF sunblock. So that's why I look so wild and crazy. So come and go with us as we go down the trail to get out to the feeder.
something's broke or something. The ground is, I've never seen it.
All right. All right.
I have never seen anything like this.
It's practically empty.
Well, I would think so.
As you can see,
It's all on the ground.
I can't do this usually. Oh my, I wonder what happened here. It's a good thing we brought a new feeder motor to replace it.
Looks like it just kept throwing and kept throwing.
It must have. It must have gone into gear and worked. As you know, whenever we left, it was off and on and off and on. It really wouldn't work. It wasn't dependable. And so I figured, honestly, that it wasn't working at all.
I'm surprised that this has not been lapped up.
Well, you have to remember that this is 20 gallons, and this definitely is not 20 gallons, and so probably a lot of it has been eaten. These are great feeder motors, except whenever ants get in there and have their way with them.
It is so nice out here. Hear the dove, hear the birds. It is a gorgeous day. Just a little bit cool. Sun shining.
I've got to go back to the cabin and get a different size socket to fit that. No, I don't. No, I don't. I have it right here. Didn't realize I had it.
That's why you bring the whole box.
That's why I bring the whole box. That's too small. Too large, I mean.
And over up the hill, you can see the blind that we built behind those trees. We built it last fall. That is up off the ground, and that was a real chore for two old people.
As you can see, there's not much corn left in that feeder. At all. That's okay. Put that on the rest of the way. So I can turn it over.
You know, if I had one complaint about being out in the woods, you know, you spray for chiggers and ticks, but the gnats are always bad. They swarm all around your face.
Gnats are always bad, period. You're right.
Will this one mount in the same holes?
I thought it would, but this one has 4 holes. And the new one has 3, so no, it will not. I anticipated that, so I brought my drill bits. And you always wonder, will it or will it not?
We should be able to see on the game camera when it malfunctioned.
I hope. When it malfunctions, like you said.
Yeah, because I'm surprised this has not been just gobbled between squirrels and coons.
Not really been a problem.
That is a lot of corn.
Right there. Okay, we stopped for a little while and scooped up and picked up as much of this spilled corn as we could. Got about 60 pounds off the ground. We filled the feeder back up. You notice that I have a trash can lid for the top, and there's a reason for that. If you don't do this and do something like this, the coons and the squirrels will literally eat into the top of your feeder. And so we put metal around the top here and put a metal top on. Now all they do is just climb up here and look. And it looks funny, but at least it keeps them from eating it. We wrap a little wire around it like this and go across it a couple of times. And that's it. They can't get into our feeder. Now we're going to test it.
Then I'm moving. That thing, the old one anyway, could really sling that stuff. And you can see we didn't get it all off the ground. Our concern was making the deer sick.
Here we go.
They can get sick.
And there we go.
They can get sick from too much corn. They can bloat.
And it says it's 3:55 p.m. And so, there we go. All right. Well, we'll let you know how it works with 4 AA batteries. We're really not sure how well it will work, or at least how long it'll last. But we're hopeful that it'll last a good number of weeks. If it'll last a month, that's good, because we check them about once a month anyway. So, thanks for coming along with us. We really appreciate it. On behalf of Teresa and Neal, Returning to Basics, thanks. Have a great day. Oh, and by the way, if you like this video, click the like button. That'll help us. And share it with a friend and let them know about our channel. Be sure and subscribe. And if you want to know when we are uploading new videos, click on that bell icon. All right?
And we have not been recording and posting because we've had terrible camera issues.
We have had terrible camera issues.
So
but we have a new one coming, and it'll be here any day.
So this one today has been done on our telephones.
Thanks a lot. Have a great day. God bless you.